Ange, in this country we are wrestling a bit with VAR and the technology, and there's been a big mistake today for the offside goal. Do you think we are still going in the right direction with all this technology, and clearly it's going to take the kind of reputation and reliability of taking a big hit today, and PGMO will have to deal with that?
Yeah, look, I mean, you might have to dig up some research on me, mate, but I think I'm on record saying that I've never really been a fan of it since it's come in. Not for any other reason that I just think really, complicates areas of the game that I thought were pretty clear in the past. But I can see at the same time why it was inevitable that technology would come in. But I guess we have to deal with it. But the biggest problem I think that we have, or we seem to fail to grasp, is that no form of technology is going to make the game errorless. We used to understand that errors were part of the game, including officiating errors, and you'd have to cop it. Some people copped it better than others, but that was part of the game. The game is littered with historical, refereeing decisions that weren't right, but we all accepted it. That's part of the game because we're dealing with human beings. But I think people are under the misconception that VAR is going to be errorless. Well, I don't think there's any technology, because so much of our game, isn't factual. It's not. It's down to interpretation, and they're still human beings, and they're going to make mistakes the same way managers make mistakes, the same way players make mistakes. So I think when you put such a high bar on something, invariably it's going to fail. So if people are thinking that VAR is going to be something at some point that is perfect, that's never going to happen.
Ange, did you think the two sendings off were justified?
Hard for me to comment on decisions on opposition teams. I thought the first one, Biss has got a decent whack on his ankle, so didn't look great. I just thought the second one came from our pressure, to be honest. I thought we were pretty relentless in the second half, and we didn't allow them to sort of breathe. We obviously had the man extra, and there was a fair few fouls, and I just think there was an accumulation of those things. But again, their decisions against another team. I haven't commented on decisions against our team this year, where a couple of times I felt could have gone either way. So I'll leave for others to sort of decide whether they were right or wrong.